Just chilling right now, guys. I think some of you might needed somebody. Might need somebody. Just watch it together. Watch everything unfold for a little bit. Looks like there's some kind of a rebound going on. I already bought more of everything steadily. And I think we'll wake up to 3K Bitcoin. I think we'll wake up to 3K Bitcoin. A good app to get on your phone is CoinCap. Keep your alerts. But there are good deals to be had. Very good deals to be had. I've pretty much spent most of my Bitcoin on various other coins because there's been such a good deal. We'll go over what the actual rate is. Look at that. That is wonderful. I'm really looking for more basic attention token, BAT token. That's what I'm really wanting. And I'm gonna leave myself with a little Bitcoin on my online wallet. Not this the Exodius. Just in case I wake up and there's like dead bodies everywhere, I want to be able to make some money then too. But I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this. I've already gotten some great deals. So either way, I'm happy. I left myself some room, so if I wake up to Bitcoin being 3,500 tomorrow and everything else is just sunk, then 20,000 on 2 large pizzas, man. I hope they're tasty pizzas. I just had a large pizza today. I've been eating large pizza. That's weird, Sasha. Oh, Sia coin. Wow, I might have to jump on this. I mean, if it goes to below 5, it's gonna be tough not to. I don't care if Bitcoin goes to 4,000 tonight. I mean, Sia coin is way too cheap right now. Yeah, it's gonna be tough not to transfer some Bitcoin and buy some Sia coin right now. This is beautiful. It's like walking in and just seeing like half price off, you know, half off. So people should be rejoicing. If you got in late and you bought it today and you're experiencing this altcoin crash, don't sell your fucking coins, for crying out loud. Don't be crazy. Just wait. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta wait. You don't get to be happy like me because I've already made profit on the rise up, and now I'm just buying with my profit on the way down, and then we'll just keep doing that, the circle of life. Buy low, sell high. So looking like Sia coin, if it dips below 5, we're going for it. It's just like free Sia coin, right? It's literally like free Sia coin, guys. You are from India. Welcome, India. Is it good to buy Bitcoin at this price? Yes, hell yeah, it's good to buy Bitcoin at this price. It's good to buy Bitcoin at this price so you can go and buy Sia coin at this price. Wait. Right? It doesn't matter the price of Bitcoin. What matters is how cheap ALTCOIN is right now. Nothing else really matters. I mean, really, look at this. I'm gonna have to buy. I'm gonna have to buy a little bit just because this is preposterously cheap. I don't even have that much. Notice I always mini buy. It's the same thing. There's no fees. There's no fees on this website. There's fees, but it's a percentage base. So I'm not paying more per trade, you know, it's just like one big trade overall. So I always mini buy, because if this, yeah, see, I mini bought, and now it looks like it might dip even lower. And I can keep buying then. So I'm a big fan of the mini buys. They make life easy. And I've been mini buying my way all the way. All right, I'm going to wait 1 hour, because this might even go crazier. This might go crazier. I'm not quite sure what's happening with Bitcoin. I mean, I know what's happening with Bitcoin. Like, it's just growing. It's going to keep growing. It's going to be 10,000 by the end of the year. But, I mean, that's only 3.5x. That's nice. But, like, you know, what did we do with XDN subscribers? What did we do? We 7x'd. Even if you bought XDN... I have to have all these up. Even if you bought XDN when I told you to, even now you'd be like 5x profit. It's fucking digital. Yeah, we bought it at 0.1. So let's go look. Man, you see that? I know I should have bought more Safe Exchange. I bought a nice chunk though, you can see. So I think Ripple is just like a long-term hold. I don't like Ripple though. I like Stellar Lumens. But yeah, Ripple's a good hold. Like it's definitely gonna go up. I would not sell it at a loss. If I had, all right, so let's say I bought Ripple at 22 cents when I said to buy it. And it went up to 3.35. I wouldn't sell it. I sold it actually, but if I didn't have any, because I had a better deal, I had a better thing to get into than Ripple. But if you have Ripple right now, depending on when you bought it, so I think it's gonna go up this summer. I don't know. Next year, yeah, I think next year Ripple's gonna be like $1, maybe more. But see, I don't believe, like, okay, so I don't like investing in something I don't truly believe in the long run. Because really, in the long run, why do we need banks? Do you hold your Bitcoin in a bank right now? Anybody? 5 people watching? Anyone hold their Bitcoin in a bank? I didn't think so. So why do we need banks? So banks are for old people. Right? Our kids, they're not going to know banks. They're not going to need banks. They're going to have digital money that they can send themselves. So why am I going to invest in something that's going to be useful for banks when I don't think banks are going to be around in 10, 20 years? At least not in the capacity that we know. Yeah, that sucks. That's why you always gotta have some liquid diseased walrus. That's a crazy name. I don't know what that's about, but that's what a diseased walrus would do. Diseased walrus would spend all their Bitcoin and not be able to. Man, did Safe Exchange just shot up 23%? That's annoying. So it's over. It's over, guys. The whatever was going on, Bitcoin, it looks like it's going to stable out around this. It'll probably land at about 3K, then settle at about 27, 28. 25 is definitely the new floor in my opinion for Bitcoin. And it looks like it was like rainy and thunderstorming outside, and people were getting scared. I just wanted to come in here, a familiar voice, let you know everything's okay, let you know everything's gonna be all right. Oh wow, see a coin alert, guys. See a coin alert. I can't spend the max though. I hate that. I don't even have that much. I'm such a little. It's like a video game to me. It's a video game, guys. and we're winning. We're winning the video game. Yeah, dude, hold on to everything. Always have a little bit of everything. Always. Well, not a little bit of everything. Always have a little bit of always have a little bit of Bitcoin. You gotta always have a little bit of Bitcoin. Yeah, thank you for that, Disease Walrus. You're my man. You're my man, Disease Walrus. If it wasn't such a low time, I would send you a little bit of Bitcoin. But you know what? I gotta spend every last dime on ALTCOIN, Disease Walrus. Something you're unable to do at this moment. I know this probably pains you. I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to pain you. Okay, it's going up, so we're gonna jump. Okay, yeah, now we need to jump in. Boom. Attack of the Titans. See, that's a move of mine. Y'all just saw my patented move. When you see shit happening, and you're like, okay, it could jump at any moment like a fucking crockpot, you never hit this. You never go for lowest bid, because that's going to be disappear by the time you hit buy. You always go for the second one higher. Always. I've done that, and it saved me tons of money, because I've been on the fucking volcano when it's erupted. And I know what the feeling, and that's what it looks like when you don't even need to, when you see movement here and movement here simultaneously real fast, and you're waiting to buy like I am. You don't fuck around. You go immediately like a reflex, like fucking Bruce Lee. You go hit there, and then you boom. You always have your reload clip ready. You have everything ready. Don't be an amateur. Don't miss out. You can't be a slow walrus. You're fast though. Disease viruses must be fast. So now I'm just gonna sit around like a scavenger, plucking at the dead ALTCOIN bodies, because this is fucking like half off ALTCOIN. Nothing else matters at this point. Nothing. I don't need to look at anything else. Nothing. Like, this is the only thing people should be looking at: ALTCOIN and the Bitcoin price. That's it. These two things are the only thing that should matter in life right now. ALTCOIN and the Bitcoin price. Damn it, looks like it's going up. Why am I being a greedy asshole? I'm just gonna fucking get the rest of the ALTCOIN and call it a night. And then Bitcoin goes to $20,000 and D Hens jumps off a high roof. I missed out the party. It's going up. It's going up, guys. I failed. I failed you all. I gotta get it at a higher price than I wanted to. But get in. Ninja Chaka. Oh, fuck. You see that? Fuck yeah. Like, I'm gonna get it for this. Maybe I will. Maybe some idiot will sell it to me. Sell it to me. I just want to bring you. Alright, there. Partially filled. You see that, guys? There's a Jesus. And it's diseased whale. Alright, we're done. We got some cheap ass ALTCOIN before. You know what? Hey, if Bitcoin goes to 3,500, what the fuck? What am I gonna do? Yeah, dude, that's good. Midsummer Light. That's a nice name. You're probably like a really unique character, Midsummer Light. Like, I'd probably want to meet you in real life. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe you'd be like Midsummer Light. I don't know how I think about that name. It's beautiful though, in a scary way, if that makes sense. XDN was very fucking gangster. You want to see? All right, so this was a crash. Look at all these other ones, and then look at Digital Note. Digital Note. I have most of my Digital Note tucked away offline, like a nice little nest egg, like a little treasure chest, waiting for. So I have a little bit. I have a little bit that I'll sell if it gets to, like, I sold some at 300 today. I mean, it was like fucking 300, guys. I couldn't not sell. You guys want to see something bonerific? Watch this. I bought it at 69, 71, 63. You see all that? I was selling at 309, 300. It's pretty bonerific, right, guys? But look how gangster Digital Note was. What are you doing? Why are you over there? It looks like a dragon, doesn't it? It's like you just see something, you're like, Dad, what's that? Gah! And before then, it's fucking too late. Alright. Look how... Well, actually, damn. What the hell? I need to buy some more fucking this. I wasn't paying attention. It's been really... Because I was looking at it around here, and I was like, man, digital note's been real gangster. But it looks like we have some non-believers. Everything got hit, though. Anytime Bitcoin... Well, nah, you can't even get mad at that disease wars. Because life doesn't... That's not life. You know? It's going to go below. I have altcoins that I bought that are below. I'm still holding on to like 25 Litecoin. I refuse to sell it because I bought it at like 28. And I'm not selling it until I at least double my money. You shouldn't be mad, disease wars. Just hold. Just know that you bought into a future digital asset that's going to help you tremendously. And you'll be very angry if you sold right now. The cool thing is I trade, and I only trade for altcoins for Bitcoin. So it's like either way, like either my altcoins are going to do good or Bitcoin's going to do good. Something's going to do good. Good stuff happening everywhere. I want more digital note. Someone go buy some digital note to make me happy, because I'm angry that this was probably a better buy than the SIA coin. This is very cheap. Digital note. Very fucking cheap. I jump the gun too fast sometimes. Sometimes I can't wait. And now I don't want anything to happen. I want to wake up and let it be exactly like it is now. So I'll have more Bitcoin, and then I can go and buy some more things. Or the exact opposite. Bitcoin goes, or everything goes to fucking $1 million. And then we go and buy an island. Looks like this. Alright, so looks like the altcoin crash is over. See that? I bought SIA coin at what, 5.5 or 5? It's already fucking bouncing up. I believe it's over for the most part. The turbulence. Because that's what happens. When there's a sell-off, you're gonna have a bunch of people that get scared. So like, all right, where's the one that dropped dramatically? All right, here we go. Safe coin, not so safe right now, are you, coin? Actually, it is. This is a fucking great buy. Look at that little baby boner. It's like a baby boner right there, growing real nice. So people, when it starts doing that, people get fucking scared. Like, holy shit, Batman, I gotta sell because I bought it at here and I can still make a slight profit. Right? So those people start selling, blah, 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 blah. And then you have the dumb people. If you sold, I'm sorry, you're dumb. Below this margin. So these are the people who bought it at X price, you know, at let's say $2, and they're selling it at $1.50 because they're scared. Like, I don't know what's happening, and you know, but there's only so many of those people in the world, and you know, they usually don't have a lot of money. And then that ended, and then you had the people like me come in and are like, wow, look at this cheap safe exchange, and then that's when the new growth boner happens. So you see the cycle of a crash, guys and girls. There's probably one girl. There's always 1 out of 10 women. She's never going to talk because there's people named Disease Walrus and Midsummer Light. Midsummer Light's the one that like lures her in. And then fucking Disease Walrus just comes out of the closet with a fucking chainsaw. So anyway, that's how crashes happen, guys. See, it's like, yay, everything's cool. And then somebody makes a phone call and like, dude, Bitcoin, look. And then everybody's like, Bitcoin. And they're selling everything like Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. And then that causes the panic. And these people are like, what's going on? These are the people that like wake up to the phone call. What's going on? Jimmy's college tuition. And they sell it all because they bought it here at a slight profit. That causes the dumb people to wake up and get crazed. They're like, what's going on? No, I must not. I can't lose it all. and then they'll sell at a loss. They'll actually sell at a loss. There's people out there that still sell at a loss in 2017. I don't know. It's mind-boggling, but they do it anyway. And then you see what happens. Then a bunch of Dans come in, and they fucking buy it all up because they're like, look at this fucking cheap-ass price. What the fuck are these people thinking? Idiots. And then, right, that's from the Dans right there. That's all Dans. So, and it's over. That's the finale. You can see it. I can tell you when the crash is done from the boner right here. It's like done. It's done. The Dans came in. Now this is what starts the big one, because this happens and then you start to get the hype again. People are like, oh, well, maybe it's good time to buy because it's going up, and then then the cycle continues. It's all about Bitcoin though. When Bitcoin does something crazy, people react in like a fucking crazy way. Like, Black Friday. Black Friday, yeah, isn't that what it's called? Whatever, the fucking day before Thanksgiving. You see how people act to get like 10% off? They will step on your baby's head and crush it like a grape to get fucking 40% off a Samsung TV. It is crazy. So if that's what happens when Bitcoin starts marching, like, because Bitcoin's real crazy. Bitcoin's like heckled and hide, whatever the fuck you say, because Bitcoin would just chill, and I don't know where it's like. Have you seen Attack on Titan? It's like that fucking one cement Titan guy who runs like a brick house. This thing just sprints. It doesn't creep. This didn't just creep up to 28. It just started running like a fucking mad person, and that makes people go crazy, and everyone starts selling everything to get more Bitcoin because they want to. I don't know what's the they want to gain 30%. Because even if it went to 4K, 50%, whatever. I don't know. People act crazy, as you can see, from all the markets. It's not just all these coins. You can look at, where is the coin market cap? And tomorrow, look around. So you can start to see, like, there's not too many Bitcoin. But there's a lot of dead things, as you can see from the reds. BitConnect's gangster, but there's a lot of dead things going on. A lot of red and green, the slight green. So, oh wow, look at that volume. Just went up. That's what happens. People see the price. It's all going into here out of the altcoins. And we can just scoop it up for dirt cheap. Basic attention token is so cheap right now. Compared, because it's not on Poloniex yet. So when that happens, it's gonna fucking go to the moon. All right. Well, I mean, it stopped raining, guys. I don't think you need me anymore. I was knowing some people were probably scared. They probably didn't know what was going on. They're probably going. I did that when I first started, and something crazy with Bitcoin was going on. I'd go to YouTube and I'd type in something like Bitcoin news update May or June 5th, 2017. And I'd try to get some kind of fucking information, and it'd be like no one on doing anything. And I'd feel scared and alone, and I wouldn't know what to do. And I didn't want that for you guys. I didn't want that. I want you to know that I'm like Gandalf. When things seem bad, I'll just magically appear live to make you feel okay. And we'll get through this together. And right now is a really good time to buy digital note, guys. It's not raining anymore. It's below 2. And just so many good buys right now. That's funny. That just makes me laugh because it's like so typical of humans and how they trade. It's just laugh. This makes me giggle on my insides. You can still get Sia coin for half off right now. But yeah, I'm here for you guys. It's okay. Everything's fine. We'll probably wake up and Bitcoin will probably be like 3K, or it'll be about 27, 28. It's gonna stay in this range. And some of these altcoins could go down a little bit more. Who knows? Some definitely will. So keep an eye on that. Some won't. Like, I think see a coin probably is not going to go too much lower. Some of these super pennies, they're all penny stocks. All of these are pennies, except this one. This one's in the cents. It's still penny, but not singular. Alright, this is getting weird now. Not much going on. We'll talk to you cabrones and cabranas later. Uh-oh, Thomas TT. Right when I'm about to leave. Right when I'm about to say goodbye, Thomas TT. I've been steady stocking it up, and that's a good thing, Thomas. You're a smart person. Because XDN is very cheap right now. Oh, I need to buy some more. I'm going to go find a way to make some Bitcoin real quick. Give him the cheap XDN. I mean, look at it. Everything's so cheap right now. Safe Exchange is recovering, and so is BAT. Everything's going to start recovering soon. I remember the crash of last time, and it was a lot harder. I didn't know if it was going to be like last time's crash when Ripple went down to like 20, 2 cents or 20 cents again. And everyone remembers the last alt crash. My girlfriend's home, I believe. Yes, she is. She doesn't realize she's live to 13 people. 13 people, the entire world. We have somebody from India, though, so it's like, just waiting maybe to see Bitcoin does anything else, but it looks like it's pretty calm. I have my app on my phone that's more up to date, CoinCap, so on CoinCap it's 2870. Hello. What are you doing? Oh, your hair looks wonderful. Speak some Spanish so they know I have a woman friend.
Woman friend?
Well, they know I can't speak Spanish, so speak Spanish real quick.
What do you want to say?
Say, I love my boyfriend muchísimo.
Yo amo a mi novio muchísimo.
There you go. I can't say that stuff, guys. The only coin you're gonna...
pizza.
You like the pizza? I was hungry, so I went and bought a pizza. And then this guy was talking about he spent, I don't know if it's true or not, but he said he spent $20,000 on 2 large pizzas. That's an old story, though. I don't know if that's true. But I'm not going to call the guy a liar on live YouTube. You look good. How's your mom?
Yeah.
Alright.
Muy bien todos.
I've asked the mandatory questions necessary for me not to be an asshole. Bitcoin's almost at 3,000.
You're always nice.
I'm always nice. I don't beat my women. I'm nice. She's beating me. She's beating me now. 2850. All right. 30 minutes we've been on. Not much else. Let's look at some last minute prices. See a coin 5. Yeah, I mean, hopefully there's a big rebound, right? The altcoins rebound tomorrow. Everything's nice. We just, that'd be so cool if like Bitcoin stabled and all the altcoins picked up. It'd be nice if Bitcoin went to 3 and then all the altcoins started to pick up. That'd be a nice little gift tonight, right? In that little, what was it, an hour window? About an hour window. This is an hour window and going. So about probably might last for another couple of hours until people start buying back up again. Uh-oh. Akmar's going for it. How old is she? I told you. Midsummer Lights are fucking... He's one of those people. He's like an abductor. Only an abductor would ask that question. He's like he's probably a beautiful human being that brings people in Midsummer Light. Probably has poems up his sleeve and shit. Next thing you know, you got duct tape on your mouth. Wondering where you went wrong. I'm not gonna tell you how old my girlfriend is, Midsummer Light. I'm sorry. I don't know who you are. You could be in the market for certain aged girls. So I don't want my girlfriend on the list. Moving on. I mean, Digibyte's solid. Digibyte's solid. I prefer XDN. I don't know, just what I do. I know Digibyte was solid. Everyone was asking the same question while I was buying up XDN. And I give the same answer now. Digibyte's good. Golem's great. Waves is great. I don't like Bitcoin. Marinos, I don't really like. Stratus is good. Dash, I don't really like. I don't really like Litecoin. Ethereum Classic, I don't like. Now, if I don't like it, it doesn't matter. Like, I think it's still gonna do good. Well, okay, let me go down this list again. Bitcoin, it's gonna do good and I like it. Ethereum's gonna do good and I like it. Ripple's gonna do good, but I don't like it. NEM's gonna do good, but I don't like it. Ethereum Classic's gonna do okay. I don't like it. Litecoin is gonna do alright, but I don't like it. Dash, I don't know what Dash is gonna do. I don't like it though. Stratus is gonna do good and I like it. Marino, I hope dies and burns and I don't like it. Bitcoin, I really don't like Bitcoin. I don't like it. It's probably gonna. I don't know. I don't like Bitcoin. I don't have an opinion if it's going to do good or not. Waves, yes. I like Golem. It's going to do good. Digibyte, I don't like, but I think it's going to do good. Dogecoin, I don't like, and I don't think it's going to do good. Star Lumens, I like, and I think it's going to do good. And you know how I feel about Coin. And Steam's gonna do really great. I love Steam, BitShares. You know what? I wanna love BitShares. The guy who made it's named Dan. But man, it's a pain in the ass to use BitShares. Sucks. They don't have many tokens. It has a lot of features, but I don't know, man. It's tough. Like, I wanna like it, but so I don't know about that. And that's all, folks. Don't buy First Blood. So, one last lookaroo at the whole market. 520. Okay, we're bouncing back now. Incredibly cheap BAT token. I'd get your basic attention token, aka what I call it, the BAT token. Looks like the boner is turning into a snake tongue. So we don't know what's gonna happen next with Safe Exchange. I'd keep an eye on it though. I would be buying all three of these. That's what I'm doing. Buying all three of these. The cheapest one I'll buy. And they've been alternating. But right now, man, that was so nice because I bought some yesterday at here, sold some up here, and then got to buy some back way back here when I bought it at, basically. So that was nice. I like when that happens in 24 hours. That's why you always sell on the high. A little bit, not much. 30-70. If you watch my videos, you know my 30-70 rule. Sell 30% on the way up. Always store 70 for your nest egg. That way you're protected if it goes this way. And that way you have made a profit if it does this. And with the profit, you can buy more on the way down. And that's how you end up with a lot more fucking everything than you had before. Light. I'm actually a software developer and part-time hacker. That doesn't... What is that? What is that supposed to make me feel better? You think that makes you any less creepy? You're probably a cool guy, but you probably got a creepy side. So there's 15 people watching. You can take advantage. You want to ask me a fucking question about coins? I'll be on for one more minute, and then I'm gonna kill it, and then I'm gonna kill the session. Don't see anything. Looks like I got it perfect because I had bought it at the peak of Bitcoin price. Cause I think Bitcoin might peak for the night. It might hit 3. It might rumble in the sleep, but this is just a feeling though. Which would I say? If I had to pick one of the 3, Madu Hadu, it's a cool name. If I had to pick one of the 3, that's tough. Okay, well, right now I would pick Basic Attention Token because it is the cheapest of the 3 from their starting point. But I would 100% get ALTCOIN if it hit 500, right? It's 530 right now. I'd 100% get Safe Exchange if it hit 175. XDN, I'd get XDN now. I was about to say anything under 200. So right now, XDN is what I would get because Basic Attention Tokens already jumped to 91. Always look at your other markets too. When buying anything, for example, this is for Basic Attention Token. This website. So we got it going at 93, right? And over here it's going for 91. So you can save. I mean, that's healthy profit. I could be buying it right now at this price and then selling it instantly at this price. I don't personally recommend doing that right this second because it's not stable. Nothing's stable. So, but you know, it's like stepping on loose rocks. Like this could fucking slide at any moment. So I wouldn't recommend doing it. But right now, there's a fucking killing. Holy shit. 300 points? That's a big difference. I mean, the highest I've seen it was 600 points. Verge? Hey man, what's your girl from? Is there a relationship between me? Why does everyone know where my girlfriend's from? We live in Mexico. Of course ETH pumping up. Ether's pumping up and Bitcoin's pumping up. Of course. Verge? I don't really know much about Verge. Like you could easily not watch my videos ever again and just buy Bitcoin and Ethereum and you're gonna triple 4x your money. I mean, easily this year. First Blood hit bitches. I'm not buying. They lost me at First Blood. It could be the fucking coolest ass coin in the world. I'm never gonna buy a coin called First Blood. Type First Blood into Google. Try to find that coin. You get a bunch of horror, terrible, terrible images. It's not good. I don't care. Anybody who picks First Blood for a name, I don't trust. I just don't trust them to do the right thing when they need to do the right thing. And that's all I'm going to say about First Blood. But right now I'd go XDN and then I would go Safe Exchange. It's probably too late to get ALTCOIN at 5. It's still a great buy. I mean, fuck. So then XDN, yeah, XDN, Madu Hadu. Yeah, I'm gonna go buy First Blood coin. If I told my girlfriend, hey babe, I just bought a bunch of First Blood coins, that wouldn't sit well. She'd probably dump me. So, just, you gotta think if it sounds okay out loud. Ethereum Classic? I don't know. Ethereum Classic's cool. What about it? Alright, so notice this. XBY. Alright, so notice I don't buy coins that are expensive. Just because, alright, so what happened when I bought XDN? When I told everybody buy XDN, it was 0.0, it was a tenth of a penny. It shot up to an eighth of a penny. That's 8 times the money in one night. Tell me, do you think Bitcoin is going to jump 8 times its price in one night? Probably not. So, do you think Ethereum Classic is going to go 8 times? Do you think Ethereum Classic is going to go to $100 tonight? No, I don't think so. Do I think XDN or do I think Safe Exchange Token? Do I think that could go to a penny or 2 pennies? Yes, that could happen easily. Ripple did it. Ripple made that march in what? Fucking less than a month. It went from 2 cents to 35 cents. 1 cent to 35 cents. It went 35 times the money. Bitcoin's not going to go 35 times its money anytime soon. Neither is Ethereum Classic. Neither is fucking Ethereum or Litecoin. So Dash, none of this shit. So every time someone asks me what do I think of those coins, most of them I like Bitcoin and Ethereum are great bets. They're going to keep doing what they're going to do. But Bitcoin going for it's just there's a difference. You feel it differently. When Bitcoin goes from 2,500 to 3,500, people overreact. They're like, "Holy shit, that's a big ass jump." But not really, because what happens when SIA coin goes from 0.5 to 1.5? You know, it goes from half a penny to a penny and a half. People don't say shit. But that's the equivalent of Bitcoin going from 25 to 7,500. So you don't feel it when it's small. The small coins, people don't feel it. They just see this number. And this number only lasts a day or two because they make leaps very quickly. Like XDN went up 800%, and now it's going to chill for a little bit because that's just how the universe works. You can't, 800% in one night, it's hard to do. And it's going to do it again. So these coins, when they make leaps, they go up 800%. When Bitcoin makes a leap, it goes up 50 to 100%. So there's just a big difference. But Bitcoin and Ethereum are the safest bets. 100% safe, like no matter what. I feel that, BAT tokens 100% safe. I feel SIA coins 100% safe. I feel Safe Exchange is like 80% safe. I feel like XDN is 80% safe. So, and those that have the most reward, though, obviously, the most upside. And I will take those any day. I like to take the coins that people don't know about because obviously when you've heard about it, it's probably too late to get in at the price that I got in on. I don't care about BAT price. BAT price right now is super cheap. That's what I think. Regardless of what happened with the ICO, I think BAT token is fucking dirt cheap. They have a dream team. And, alright, so there's an interesting argument about why BAT token might not do well. And, I got a response for that because people say, well, people use a lot of apps. People don't use web browsers that much. And that's bullshit because people use Safari and all those web browsers all the time because guess what? What am I looking at CoinMarketCap at? Through a fucking web browser. Dude, this time of currency, when you go to ICOs, when you go to research, when people look at coins, they're looking at it through a web browser, not an app. So it's bullshit to say that people are using apps nowadays. People are using browsing windows more times than ever. And the only reason people stopped using web browsers is because of all the damn ads. And Brave browser is way faster, and Brave browser has no ads. And what do you think the crypto community is going to use? What browser do you think the cryptocurrency community is going to use? Especially with the Brave team, the BAT token team. They have such an excellent team. Most people are going to use the Brave browser just because it's a crypto browser and people prefer privacy. They don't want Google selling their information. So, I think BAT token's fucking a hell of a buy. I love it. I think it's the Chrome killer. I think it's the Google Chrome killer. I think it's going to be worth a lot of fucking money. Really quick. 0 to 100 real quick. I feel the way with SIA coin too. SIA coin is going to be very... I wonder what Storage did. Storagey. I bought into this ICO right? I got it at 50 cents. I still haven't gotten my coins yet, though. They assured me I'm going to get them any day now, but it's been a while, 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, I got a nice one. I forgot. I actually forgot that I invested in this. I mean, I have everything written down, so when I need to check, I'll remember. And I got the email saying confirmation, and I was like, oh man, I bought like 2,500, right? When it was at 50 cents. So that was nice, right? Nice little gift. It looks like it's gonna keep going up, but that's why I believe in Sia Coin. I believe in Sia Coin. I believe it can be 50 cents one day. And guess what? Who wants to do some math with me? What happens if Sia Coin goes to 50 cents? What happens if Sia Coin goes to 50 cents? It's 50 times the money. If you bought it below a cent like I did, that's 50 times the money. So, and does that even sound unrealistic? Sia Coin going to 50 cents? Does that sound unrealistic to anybody watching? It doesn't sound unrealistic to me. It actually sounds natural. Google Ethereum 14 million and Storgy. Yeah, I'm glad I have some of those coins. That was when I was an ICO junkie. I'm in Zapple. I'm in Yo-Yo. I got a bunch of Yo-Yo. Holla at your boy. That's a fucking bink. They're already worth like 4 times what I bought them for. I'm trying to go through all these comments. Hey Dan, read anything about RDD? I don't even know what RDD is. Sorry. Bat tokens lower price. Yeah, I know the ICO is real shady with the Bat token, but I still don't care. It's still super cheap. Can you talk about Digital Note and Bytecoin, please? Well, Digital Note is a private messaging service. It's gonna be like an app, like WhatsApp, and you can send files and shit, and it's all anonymous. So it's kind of like what Snapchat was trying to do, where they deleted the videos and all that. But this is going to be truly anonymous on a blockchain. And that's just the beginning, because they have like this 3.0 coming out, and it's going to have like a bunch of cool shit. So if XDN works and people adopt it like they do WhatsApp, that's going to be like a $10 coin. And there's not that many of them. There's a lower circulating supply, which is going to fucking bode well for investors, because that's going to make the price of the coin go real up. So XDN has the most upside out of any coin I've recommended. Obviously, with the low circulating supply, the great team, the fucking okay, people are like, oh, DigiBean or whatever the fuck that coin was, went up 200%. And Pink Coin and Cloak Coin, all these fucking coins that are going up a lot of cents, but they're novelty coins. They don't have anything. When you go to xdn.com, when you go to the digitalnote.org, you know what the website's about. Like, it tells you what it is. This is the sign of a good coin. When you go there, this isn't what I want to do. This is like the chat room. How many people have joined so far? 260. Oops. Alright, well, fuck. I'm not going to dig for it. I'm going to go to another one. Okay, so why did I like Safe Exchange Network? Sunset. Why is it a tough hold? You'll be fucking glad you did. What does Safe Exchange do? Decentral anonymous marketplace. That's why I like it, because it tells me exactly what it is, what it's about right when I get to it. And XDN's the same way. It's a private messaging service. So any kind of blockchain technology in this day and age that has value, that you understand what it is going to be worth a lot. So you see a coin already bounced back up 5.4. So did Bat Token. I mean, hey, I made this live for you guys. I told you guys to get out there and fucking buy these coins, and now you can see all of the boners are reemerging. They're all growing. See? Every one of them. Every fucking one of them. I made this announcement, and we were watching it crash and burn. You watched me buy some live. I hope you bought some because the crash is over. It's going to keep going up and it's going to rebound overnight. And yes, see, Bitcoin has stabilized like I said it would. So I don't go live often. If I do, it's because it's probably the fastest way I can get people's attention. Being able to be websites does not mean it's a good token about so being able to see a website. Well, no, that's true. Of course, it's true. Being able to see a good website doesn't mean it's a good token. Of course not. But it's like the first appearance really matters to me. I'm not. So there's too much. I don't have infinite time. There's too much fucking time out there for me to like look at every coin in detail. So if I go to a website and it doesn't tell me what it does within the first 5 seconds of me being there, if I don't get what they're about, then I'm not buying the coin. I'm fucking out of there because they have already fucked up the first. If they're gonna fuck up that part, then I couldn't imagine what they're fucking up on the back end. So I don't mess with that. I go to somebody like if I'm running a website, if I have an app, you're gonna go to a website, you're gonna know exactly what it does right when you get there. I'm not trying to waste people's time. So that removes a lot of the bullshit. Markello. That removes a lot of the bullshit when you're talking about able to have a good website because that's the first step. Then from there you do your research. I talk to development team. I send emails. I want to see how fast I get responses. I want to post on YouTube videos. I want to post in the forums. I want to see how fast I get responses, the quality, if they're assholes or not. Like I get dirt under my nails. I fucking dig deep. But if they have a fucking shitty website and they don't tell me what they're about within the first 5 seconds of me being there, then they like Pink Coin, Cloak Coin, fucking DigiBean Coin, all of that. If you're just gonna tell me blockchain, futuristic technology with super fast payments, yeah, see you later. I'm not on that. It's not a sad day at all, John. This is a beautiful day. If you sold on the rise, you're 30%. Right? You have profits to buy right now. You can never make money if there aren't days like this. You can't make money if there aren't days like this. I repeat. You have to be able to have down days to get entry points in the coins. And let me repeat, you can make money on days like this or days aren't like this because these coins are just going to keep going up in value in the long run. We're talking 5 years. But if you're looking at like just trying to get into a nice, sweet entry point, I mean, it's a hell of a lot better to get in right here, right, than it is to get in right here. Well, this what's more drastic. Where's one? That one is real drastic. All right, yeah, all right. It's better to get in right here, right, than it is right here. And that's all I'm saying. Does this matter 5 years from now when the price is fucking way up here? No, it doesn't. This little thing is not going to matter when the price is way up here. So if you're thinking long term, that's why I made a video about coins that when I see a coin that I want, I don't wait for an entry point that's kind of low. I just buy it because I know 5 years from now I'm going to have this coin and it's going to be worth a fuck ton of money. But if it's a new coin and I want to day trade or whatever, then yes, this is a good sweet entry point to get in because I'm a hybrid. I have a lot of tokens stored for the long haul, but guess what? All right, say I bought a bunch here. Let's say I bought 1,000 here. Like just rough example. Bought 1,000 here. I would sell 300 units on the way up. Let's say starting here, I sell 300 of it. Then when it dips, I'm right here, right? So it's below what I've sold it for. I'm going to buy 300 more units at this price. Boom, boom, boom. See, so from the profit, 300, I made profit, right? That profit goes into my nest egg and then goes or reinvest into the 30% to make my buying power bigger. And then down here, I buy more, right? And then when this goes up, I'll sell some more of this 30%, never touching the 70% over here. That's the nest egg. We don't touch that. And you just keep riding that. And you'll make like 400% more profit doing that. And you'll still have your long-term investments. So I hope that makes sense. How do you know when it's going to be a dip? I mean, you don't know when there's going to be a dip unless you have like insider information. Go get them, Madu Hadu. Get that fucking Sia coin in XDN. How do you know there's going to be a dip? You don't know there's going to be a dip, but you guess what? You prepare yourself. You want sunset? Let's get real, sunset. I'm gonna talk to just you. I'm just talking to sunset here, guys. All right, sunset. You buy 1,000 here, right? When it's the sunset, when it's at its lowest, and that sun begins to rise, and you're real fucking happy because everyone likes the sunrise. And you sell 30% of the 1,000 you bought. So you bought 1,000, you sell 300 up in here. All right? So one or two things are going to happen, sunset. And we are prepared for the fucking sunset and the sunrise. You know why? Because we have 700 units left, right? Correct? We do. And we've made money. We've made money, correct? Yes, we have. So if it keeps going up, we're happy. Because we still have 700 units. If it goes down, we're happy because we have Bitcoin from our profits here to buy when it gets cheaper. So either way, we're happy. It doesn't matter. So to answer your question, how do you know when it's going to go down? It doesn't matter because we're prepared for both equally. Either doesn't matter. We're both prepared. So the first step is find a coin that you believe in, you're ride or die with. That means you won't sell your coins no matter what. Even if they go to zero, you're going to fucking hold on to them because you don't give a shit. You believe in the company. That's first and foremost. So you never jump ship. Once that happens, once you know the company is going to be around forever, or at least as long as you need them to be, then it doesn't matter because it can keep going down, 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 and you're just happy, right? And what's happening is when it goes down, you reinvested with the 300 you sold. So you bought 300 at a cheaper price than you sold them for. And then once it gets to about 20% of your original entry point, that's when you can reinvest. That's when you can bring in more money. So you should buy like another 1,000 units here. And when it goes down, you should buy another 1,000 units here, another 1,000 units, another 1,000 units, fucking 1,000, just keep buying. The further it goes, and eventually it's going to come back up. And you just got to wait. You got to hold. That's where the patience. The stock market has little to do with money and little to do with skill. It has a lot to do with time. Time is the real money. And you got to be patient because 1 or 2 days, what was Bitcoin 2 months ago? Time. People have no time. They have no patience. You have to have patience to win in this game. So when it goes down, you're patient for it to go up. When it goes up, you're happy because you got some. So you're prepared for both. Yoda has spoken. Coin market cap hit 99 billion. Thank you, BNets supplement. Thank you. Just don't be greedy. Set a profit percentage. John sounds like a dude that knows what he's talking about. He sounds like if he had a kid, he'd take care of it. Good stand-up guy. Thanks for the video, bro. Thanks. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you for thanking me. Makes me feel good. I think Diseased Walrus died. Uh-oh, sunset. Thanks, Dan. I'm getting these thanks. I'm feeling all fuzzy inside. I'm going to make this video at least an hour. So I'm going to be on for another 30 seconds at least. Watch this market rebound with you guys, you know. Kind of like watching the sunset. Beautiful, blue-eyed sunset. Oh, Disease Wars. Fuck yeah. I thought you died, bro. I felt sad. I like came to terms in my head. I was like, well, you know, he was a good walrus. And I got over you pretty quickly though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. 20%. During the great alt crisis of June 5th, 2017, Safe Exchange Coin stood strong. Remember that, guys. Hashtag stay strong. Hashtag stay safe. Hashtag. Kind of tired. I want some soup. I left for a bit of my dude. Long last minute, Dan. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay for about 30 more seconds. That's a good morning routine. Hashtag good morning routine. If you guys knew my morning routine, you probably would think I was weird, but you probably already think I'm weird, so. You think I'm weird, but you think I'm weird in a good way, I hope. Like you look at Gandalf, and you probably think he's weird, but but in a good way. That's what I'm hoping. I hope you look at me like Gandalf. Like, he's a weird person. Gandalf is a fucking weird dude. I mean, he's not normal. But, it doesn't mean he's bad. I'd want to be friends with Gandalf. That's just me, though. And maybe that's why I'm weird. I don't know, guys. Look at that. It's starting to go full on whatever. I'm so glad I bought some way down here. What was the cheapest I bought some, guys? Let's look. 178, 180, 192. So I got it down to near the bottom. Down near that. Oh, wait. No, I didn't. Damn, it's still cheap. Still that cheap? What is going on? I thought I got it cheaper. I guess oh, yeah, down here. But that was last night. So yeah, I mean, it's fucking still dirt cheap. It's just a little bit higher than when I just last bought it. 178, 180. That's all that matters, Marcial. As long as I keep spitting those picks, I could fucking be as weird as I want to be. I realize that. The moment I start getting them wrong, though, so he discard me. Like a used condom. I'm prepared for that. Because I've made so much money already with my picks, you guys. Alright, it's been an hour and 2 minutes. My girlfriend's coming with her laptop. Is that a drink for me? What's in it? Is it just water? She just brought me lemonade. You know what's weird? I was just like, man, I want fucking something nice and cold to drink. Wasn't I? I was just saying I was thirsty, I think. You got SEC. You got into that at 173. That's fire, dude. That's fucking fire. That's a good job. Just Google Safe Exchange Coin, look at it, and tell me if that's not worth a penny. That's all I'm saying. Alright, my dudes. This is it. I'm about to bounce. It's been real. The alt crisis is over. Everyone can sleep tight. Be sure to check out my video first thing in the morning, because there will be one, and it's going to be interesting. We're going to see what happens overnight. Peace, adios, sayonara. See you later. Buenas noches.